Hey everyone, Bob Biker 46 here. We're going to take a look at a quad that I received from Broken Quad, Stephen Merritt. It's a Longing LY250. It's a decent quad. It's got the transmitter is a FlySky i6, 7-inch monitor on there. The quad, when Steven got it, you know, he bought it brand new, of course. It never would bind with the controller. And he messed with it, and I told him, I says, you know, Steven, if you decide you want to off that thing, I'll give you what you paid for it, and I'll fix it and make it work. And it just, after about a month or so, Steven said, hey, if you want that quad, you send me the shipping and I'll send it to you. So thanks Steven for that. He basically gave it to me. I paid shipping. So I messed with it. I did a few things and could never get it to bind with the controller either. Well, I broke out my other controller, and I actually got it to bind to the Turnigy Evolution. But I needed to go into the menu and switch some things around because it was doing some really funky stuff with the Turnigy. So yesterday, again, I started messing around. I tore the controller apart a bunch of times, thinking something in that controller is wrong, or something in the receiver is wrong in the quad. And actually, at one point, I don't know how many times I had torn it apart, but at one point I hit the bind button and it bound. So, okay, so from there, I fired it up in the house, of course, because it was snowing last night, and everything on the transmitter was backwards. Up was down, down was up, right was left, left was right. And not only that, all the rotation of all four props was totally opposite, so I had to actually put the props on the wrong sides to get it to lift. So that was late last night when I got done. I charged up the batteries this morning. I just took it for a little flight in the house. We've got probably about 4 inches of snow on the ground, so I can't take it out today for testing purposes, but it did seem to be alright. It has kind of a stabilized mode. I don't know what the center one is, and then it goes to acro. You got three settings there. I think the first one's horizon, second one's whatever that's called, and then acro. So I tried stabilizing the house. That seems to work pretty good. It's as good as any of the other little quads I've got with non-GPS quads. So basically, with their binding, you've got a bind plug, and you've got these 3 pins right here that the bind plug goes on. Of course, you power on the transmitter while holding the bind button, and it will bind, so that part's done. Now, a lot of the earlier versions of this quad came with 3-blade props. This one happened to come with 2-blade, which is not really a big deal. It seems pretty peppy in the house. Now, when you take the canopy off, it also comes with this mount for an action cam, which it actually goes on right in here. It clips on. It's not clipped, it's just setting, but yeah, it goes on there, and your action cam goes on. You can't put your body back on if you got that on, which I don't like that feature. I won't be using that, but it does have an FPV cam. It's totally adjustable up and down. The batteries. Don't you like these batteries? Get that opened up. Pretty much exactly the same batteries that are in my coyote light from my gun, from my coyote hunting gun. Same batteries. So I can interchange. But this can be converted over to a LiPo. There's a couple of videos on how to do that. The controller actually takes two of the same batteries in the back. It comes with, you know, a couple of things, a couple of tools, the bind plug course, and well, you got 4 props here plus the original 4, so you got 8 props. And then your box is kind of a nice little box. It's a case pretty much, so it's kind of a nice firm cardboard box. Pretty good deal. Oh, the charger, it comes with the charger for the batteries, but I've got that in the other room. So anyways, yeah, when we get outside, we'll give this thing a better test flight, but I think I've got it going for now. These landing skids are pretty durable. I bounced it off the floor a few times in the house here. Seems to be pretty durable. I did notice this, the VTX, that little sucker gets red hot. Hot enough to burn your fingers. I just think it needed some airflow, and I'm not giving it any airflow, but anyways, I just wanted to go over that really quick with you guys. I got it going, so thank you very much, Stephen Merritt. I'll let you know on my progress with it, see how it goes. Everybody have a good day. Bob Biker. See ya.